What's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today, doing the Benavidez versus Lemieux Is On video. David Benavidez, the undefeated and former two-time super middleweight champion of the world, is set to return on Saturday, May 21st in the main event of a Showtime card as part of Showtime's big lineup that they got coming up, running through the beginning of July. As Benavidez is going to battle the former middleweight champion of the world and hard-hitting David Lemieux. This is a WBC interim title fight at 168 pounds super middleweight. I love the matchup. I do. Benavidez is coming in a clear favorite, but if anybody has the power to stop Benavidez in his track, it's David Lemieux. David Lemieux hasn't been relevant in a couple years in terms of big fights, fighting big-name opponents. Granted, I'll give you that. But this guy has that one-punch power that can turn everything around. And I'm interested in seeing how Benavidez looks, because to be honest, and this is just my opinion based on what I've seen in the ring. So again, fact-based opinion. Benavidez is winning the fights that he's fighting. But ever since, like, Anthony Durrell, he has not looked fantastic in the ring. He's taken on guys, you know, your Ronald Ellis Jr., your Romer Angulo, you know, and he's won those fights convincingly. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to take that away. But it seems like it's taken him a while to knock out guys that he should knock out faster. Kyron Davis was another one of those guys. And those guys, to me, and what that means to me is not that Benavidez is taking a step back at all. I still think Benavidez's best days are yet to come. I believe he's going to get Canelo in the ring eventually in the next couple of years. But I really believe it's him growing out of this weight class, 168. I think his best days are going to be at light heavyweight, 175. I think he's killing himself to make the weight. He's proven that by missing weight against Angulo, by coming in a pound overweight against Kyron Davis when he supposedly had his weight issues under control. He's talked about moving up before, and I think he's going to have to move up at some point. But I think it's affecting his punching power at 168 is what I'm saying. You know, he used to be seemingly unstoppable and having very good punching power, one-punch knockout power at any point in the fight. Now he's just wearing guys down with his accumulation of punches. And they just doesn't seem to have the same power on his punches that he had before. Again, go back and look at his last 3 fights. And if you have a different opinion, okay, I'll give you that. But for me, that's what I've seen. And again, I don't think it means Benavidez isn't as good as we thought he was. I just think it's rolling into every fight that he has at 168 as he tries to pursue the Canelo fight. But David Lemieux, again, that sick one-punch type power that could change a night. And you know what? He's going to want to land that punch early in the fight. And that's going to be the question. Can he do it? Can he bust David Benavidez's wall? Or is he going to fall victim to the former two-time champ as Benavidez tries to lock down a Canelo fight by becoming a mandatory #1 contender for Canelo at some point? That remains to be seen, but I'm really looking forward to this fight. I really am. People need to stop looking at it as a one-sided beatdown. It could end up being that, but they got to remember that David Lemieux hits hard, and it's going to be interesting to see the style contrast and the style matchup here between Benavidez and David Lemieux. WBC interim title on the line at 168 pounds super middleweight, Saturday, May 21st on Showtime. Benavidez versus Lemieux is on. I'll do my breakdown video on this fight about a month before, 4 weeks to a month before, so you're probably looking at second half of April right there. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. True Boxing, you've been hit with the truth.